Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our topic is Sp2 hybridization. Okay, first I describe this topic in English language, and then after I delivering my lecture, I will translate in Urdu language. Okay, so it's for students and as well as for the local students. Okay, so local student, don't be afraid. I will translate it into Urdu at the last of my lecture. Okay, let's see what happened. Okay, as I mentioned, my topic is Sp2 hybridization. Okay, student. In last lecture, as I described, hybridization is a process in which different orbitals of different shapes and different energy get mixed to form new hybrid orbitals of same shape and same energy. Okay, so you can see or watch my later or my first video where I have described this hybridization in complete sense. What is hybridization? Okay, so let's we start our lecture. Sp2 hybridization, I first describe it. We can define it as it's a type of hybridization into which one s and two p atomic orbitals. Okay, your focus on which there will be on this statement, 1s and 2p atomic orbitals. Okay, get mixed and formed new hybrid orbitals of same shape and same energy. Okay ji, mean different orbital 1s and 2p which have different shapes and different energy, when they get mixed they form new hybrid orbital that have same shape and same energy. This type of hybridization is called sp2 hybridization. Okay, I explain this statement by taking one famous example that is from inter-level books, is ethene. Okay, ethene, we have chemical formula of ethene like as C2H4. You can write it like as, and also you can write it like as CH2 double bond CH2. You can write this formula in any form, as every student know that chemical formula can be written in four forms, sorry, in molecular form, in condensed form, in structure form, as well as Lewis cross and dot structure form. Okay, so here I mentioned two form, that is chemical form and condensed form. Okay, let's we start our example to explain this sp2 hybridization. Let's we have form there. Let's I take first of all this first carbon. Okay, the carbon that has atomic number 6, and first I electronic load it in ground state. Okay, I will go for electronic configuration of this carbon 6 that is in ground state. That is, first of all is 1s that occupy 2 electron that I will mention here in opposite spin like this. I have make it pair according to above Pauli exclusive principle and Holtz rule. Okay, then is 2s that also occupy 2 electrons. Okay, then third one is 2p. Okay, and we know 2p has three type of axis, 2px, 2py and 2pz. Okay, as I mentioned here, 4 electron and carbon has 6 electron. It means there are 2 electrons that are remaining. So I mention or I occupy this fifth one electron in 2px and fifth one and sixth one in 2py orbital. Okay, then this carbon goes to its excited state when it is ready for chemical bonding. Okay, when it goes to its excited state, we necessarily mention here that one electron from 2s jump and goes to 2p z orbital. Okay, here the question is same, that sir, why and which factor involved here that jump this 2s electron from 2s to 2p z orbital. The same answer is like that you can say that first of all 2px and 2py atomic orbitals that have half-filled or electrons in it, they overlap. When they overlap, their energy is released and they get stabilized. That release energy is absorbed by the 2s electron, and when its energy level raised, it's jump from 2s to 2p z orbital. Okay, so when it goes to its excited state, we can write its electronic configuration like as 1s has 2 electron, 2s has no 1 electron, because 1 electron of 2s is jump from 2s to 2p z orbital. Okay, then 2pz is like that, 2px, 2py and 2pz, and now it has 3 electrons. 2 electrons are same like that are in ground state, and the third one is 2pz electron that jump from 2s to 2pz. That's why I mention, I write it in that color, that is red color. Okay, then we can see that here are 4 orbitals that are half filled. It means that 4 electron will participate in chemical bonding, but as we are describing here sp2 hybridization, it's mean that we should involve here 1s and 2p atomic orbitals. Okay, that is I dotted line here. So I can take these 3 orbitals, okay, 1s and 2p. Okay, when these orbitals that are different, how they are different with respect to their shapes and with respect to their energy, when they get mixed, they will form new hybrid orbit that I have mentioned in our definition, that 1s, that one is the 1s, and 2p atomic orbital, that is these two, 2px and 2py orbitals. Okay, they get mixed and they form new hybrid orbital. Okay, there when they get mixed, they will form hybrid orbital. Okay, if they are 3 atomic orbital that are going to be mixed, then their hybrid orbital will be also 3 in numbers. Okay, and we will write their names as sp2 because 1s and 2p orbitals are get mixed. So every orbital have no same shape, same energy and same name, and that is sp2. Okay, this one also sp2, this one also sp2 atomic orbitals. Okay, and their electron will be like that. Okay, and I write their name as these are hybrid orbitals. Okay, it's mean carbon has 3 hybrid orbitals there, and their shapes will be like that. Okay, first one has shape like that, like we know that when one s and one p orbital get mixed, their shape will be like that. Okay, this one also have same shape and this one also have the same shape, and they occupy one an electron that I will write there. Okay, so I describe here, or I draw the 3 shapes of all 3 sp2 atomic orbital of carbon. Okay, then next our step is this one orbital that not going to be mixed, and that will be called unhybrid orbital. Okay, and their shape will be like p orbital, and p orbital have shape like that, dumbbell shape. Okay, this one is double shape, and I will write then its name 2pz, and it occupy 1 electron that I will be mentioned above side or below side. Okay, it's on your well. Okay, and it's mean that I electron cloud of first carbon is like that I have right there in front of you. Okay, then same like that electronic cloud will be for the second carbon. Okay, so I mention here later. So first of all I mention there the electronic configuration of first carbon. Now I will mention here the electronic configuration of hydrogen. Okay, as we know, hydrogen have 1 electron, is like that, and its electronic configuration will be 1s, and 1s occupy 1 electron, and its shape will be spherical, and spherical shape will be like that, and its electron will be right there in which. Okay, next thing, second hydrogen, because here are 2 hydrogen, second hydrogen will be like that. It's also have same electronic configuration, 1s, one electron, and its shape also will be spherical, and I will mention here like that. Okay, it's mean first of all I left hand side of this molecule I electronic configuration has stored there of this left side. Okay, then the same electronic configuration will be for the right hand side, that is carbon. Now I will mention here only hybrid and unhybrid shape or electronic configuration. I will not mention here ground and its excited state, and it will be like that. Carbon 6, it has this is the second one carbon. Okay, its hybrid orbitals are 3 that are like that, sp2 sp2 sp2, same like as. Okay, everyone has one electron, and I will mention here, and everyone has spherical shape like that. Okay, and each one of has one electron in it. Okay, then I will mention here the unhybrid orbital, and unhybrid orbital will be like that. Okay, and at this 2p z 1 electron, and its unhybrid and its shape will like that, 2p z and 1 electron. Okay, here there are two hydrogen atom. First hydrogen atom will be like that, and it's have spherical shape here, and second is like that, it also has spherical shape, and I have draw there in like that. Okay, so first of all I have drawn all type of electronic configuration of all type of molecule atoms here in front of you. Okay, then I will go for its shapes. So first of all I will mention here carbon, first carbon like that, it's a first circle, then I can write here carbon, so you can understand this circle is for the first carbon. So here will be the second one circle, and in which I also mention carbon, because here we are have two carbon, first carbon and second carbon, like that, first carbon and second carbon. Okay, so now I will derive their orbitals, hybrid and unhybrid orbital. So first carbon has 3 hybrid orbital, so I will draw its 3 hybrid orbital. First orbital will be like that, and its name is sp2, and it occupy 1 electron. Okay, second hybrid orbital will be like that, it also name is sp2, and it also has 1 electrons. Okay, and third orbital will be like that, its name also sp2, or it also has 1 electron. So I draw there 3 hybrid orbital of first carbon atom. Okay, like that I will draw the hybrid orbital of second carbon. Okay, that is this one, second carbon. Okay, like that, its first sp2 hybrid orbital that has 1 electron, its second sp2 orbital that also has 1 electron, and its third hybrid orbital that will be drawn with another color so that you can differentiate it, that will be like that. Okay, its name is also sp2, and it also has 1 electron. Okay, so when I will go to draw this third hybrid orbital of second carbon, their sp2 hybrid orbital will overlap with each other, mean first carbon atom, first hybrid orbital sp2 will overlap with the second carbon, second third or first, it will be any one of the hybrid orbital will overlap with this atomic orbital, and when they overlap it's like that. So I will mention here in electronic configuration, first carbon has this one hybrid orbital, as second carbon has this hybrid orbital, both of them will get hybridized, or you can say they will overlap. So here this overlapping will be shown in the shape of diagram like that. These are two hybrid orbital of two different carbon atoms that are hybridized or overlap. Okay, when they overlap we will say there that it's a overlapping like as sp2 sp2. Okay, this one overlapping orbital is sp2, second one also is over sp2, so I will say there that is sp2 sp2 overlapping. Okay, overlapping you can say, or you can say it's a covalent bonding. Okay, and as these hybrid orbitals are overlapping head to head overlapping is called sigma bonding. So I will write here sigma bonding, yes, sigma bond. Okay, and sigma bond is written like that. So if you are asked about sigma bond, that what is sigma bond, so you can say if hybrid orbital or atomic orbital get mixed or get overlap head to head, they will form a bond that will called sigma bond, that will be like that. Okay, so I will I have mentioned here first overlapping, that is between carbon and their first one sp2 hybrid orbital are get mixed like that. Okay ji. Then I will draw the second overlapping. Second overlapping will be like that. Mean first carbon that has second hybrid orbital will overlap with first hydrogen s1s overlapping. Okay, like that. Okay, it's mean if this is first carbon, it's the second hybrid orbital, and here will be the carbon atomic orbital that will be like that, and it will overlap like as. Okay, and you can mention here 1s, as hydrogen has spherical shape, so spherical shape will be drawn here, and also you can write here its name, that is 1s, and their electron will be equally shared and will be drawn here, that has common place between these two atomic orbitals. Okay, so when these overlapping occur, you can say here this type of overlapping is as it's take place 1s and sp2 overlapping. Okay, because here two atomic orbitals overlap. First one is 1s and second one is sp2, so you can say it's a overlapping of two orbital. First one is 1s and second one is sp2, so this is 1s sp2 overlapping, and this overlapping is also called sigma bonding because they also overlap head to head. Okay, like that. So third overlapping will be like that. That third hybrid orbital of carbon will overlap with one spherical unhybrid orbital of a second hydrogen atom, like that. So here is the first one and that is the second one, and second one overlapping will be like as I have described over above. Okay, and it is also called 1s sp2 overlapping. Okay, and this bond will also a sigma bond. Okay, like that. Same it will happen for the second carbon and the other hydrogen that will be on the right side of this diagram. Okay, so I will mention here like that. This one will be first overlapping and this one will be second overlapping, and this will be like same as. Okay, first overlapping 1s sp2 overlapping. Okay, and sigma bond. Here will be the second overlapping 1s sp2 overlapping. Okay, and that will also a sigma bond. Okay, so here we can say 5 sigma bond are formed. That is a question of MCAT and ECAT that is mostly asked by the student, that how many sigma and pi bonds are formed in ethene molecule. So from this diagram you can say that there are 5 sigma bond that are formed in ethene molecule. Okay, one is between sp2 hybrid orbital that are belonging to different carbon atom, and other are all 1 and sp2 overlapping, and that are 4 in numbers. Okay, no, the only one orbitals are left for both carbon atom that are unhybrid. This carbon has one and this carbon also has one unhybrid orbital, and unhybrid orbital I will draw here like that. Okay, so first carbon hybrid orbital that will drawn like that. Okay, it will be drawn in its full shape. Okay, and its name is 2p orbital, and it has one electron that will be drawn above side or below side. Okay, and second carbon also has one unhybrid orbital that will also drawn like that. Okay, its name also 2pz, and it also has one electron. Okay, you can draw or write these electron above or below side, it's on your well. Okay, when I will draw there, then there will be last overlapping, and that overlapping will be like that. Okay, you can just combine these two hybrid orbitals. Okay, when you combine these, it means they get overlap. You can draw these like they can share their common places. You can write that, or you can in this shape. Okay, when these overlap, it means here is the overlapping of 2pz and 2pz overlapping, because two atomic orbitals are overlapping here. One is 2pz that belong to first carbon, and second one is also 2pz that belong to second carbon. Okay, when they overlap we can say 2pz overlapping, and here you can say you can see that these are not head to head overlapping, but this is side by side overlapping. And when there is a side to side overlapping, you can say it's a type of another bond, and that is pi bond. Okay, and that bonding will be above side or it will be below side. Okay, so that's all from the shape of ethene at its simple and the complex form, you can say. And that's all from this lecture for the foreign students. Okay, I hope you got my points and you learn it in easy way. Okay जी, थैंक यू जी. नो, अब मैं इसको उर्दू में डिस्क्राइब करूँगा उर्दू स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, ताकि वो भी इसको अच्छे तरीके से समझ लें कि यहाँ पे किस तरह ओवरलैपिंग हुई है. तो मैंने क्या किया है, मैंने कहा है कि ये हाइब्रिडाइजेशन की टाइप है जिसमें हम क्या करते हैं, एक s ऑर्बिटल लेते हैं और दो p एटॉमिक ऑर्बिटल लेते हैं, दोनों को मिक्स कर देते हैं. जब मिक्स हो जाते हैं तो बन जाते हैं नए हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल जो सेम शेप रखते हैं और सेम जिनकी क्या होती है, एनर्जी होती है. उसको समझाने के लिए मैंने एग्जांपल जो ली है वो ली है इथीन की, जिसका फार्मूला होता है C2H4. और इसको मैं, ये अगर इसकी मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्म है तो मैं इसको कंडेंस फॉर्म में भी लिख सकता हूँ, जो कि है CH2 डबल बॉन्ड CH2. ठीक है, ये 2 बॉन्ड्स हैं जो कि एक्सप्लाई कर रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे ये 2 बॉन्ड ऑक्यूपाई करता है. लाइक दैट फॉर इंग्लिश स्टूडेंट, फर्स्ट बॉन्ड इज सिग्मा बॉन्ड एंड सेकंड वन इज पाई बॉन्ड. ओके जी, पहला सिग्मा बॉन्ड है और दूसरा कौन सा है, पाई बॉन्ड है. ओके जी, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं इसकी लेफ्ट साइड जो है उसकी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिग्रेशन करूंगा. किस तरह करूंगा, यहाँ पे एक कार्बन है, मैंने कार्बन को पहले ग्राउंड स्टेट में ले लिया. कार्बन का एटॉमिक नंबर होता है 6, तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिग्रेशन जब करूंगा तो आएगा 1s 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, 2s उसमें भी 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, और 2pz के हम जानते हैं 3 ऑर्बिटल होते हैं, 2px 2py और 2pz, जिनमें क्या होता है 2px में एक आ जाता है और 2pz में, क्योंकि 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, 2 4 5 और यहाँ पे क्या आ जाता है 6 आ जाता है. इसका मतलब है जब ये ग्राउंड स्टेट में होता है ये वाला 2pz ऑर्बिटल जो वो क्या होता है, वेकेंट होता है, खाली होता है. ओके जी, देन मैंने क्या किया, उसी कार्बन को मैं लेके आया एक्साइटेड स्टेट में. एक्साइटेड स्टेट जब वो क्या कर रहा है, बॉन्डिंग वाली फॉर्म में आ गया. ठीक है, तो मैंने क्या किया, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन को 2s से जंप करवा के कहाँ पे भेज दिया, 2pz में भेज दिया. क्यों, क्योंकि जब ये 2 ऑर्बिटल बॉन्डिंग में हिस्सा लेते हैं तो एनर्जी रिलीज होती है, उस एनर्जी को 2s वाला इलेक्ट्रॉन ऑब्जॉर्व करता है और ऑब्जॉर्व करने के बाद वो जंप करके कहाँ पे चला जाता है, 2pz में, जो कि मैंने इस तरह एक्सप्लेन कर दिया. ओके जी, देन मैंने क्या किया, हमने कहा क्योंकि हम sp2 हाइब्रिडाइजेशन पढ़ रहे हैं तो इसका मतलब है ये 4 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल है, उनमें से मैंने एक s लेना है और 3 p लेना है, जिनको मैंने आपस में क्या करना है, हाइब्रिडाइज करना है या मिक्स करना है. तो जैसे मैं इनको हाइब्रिडाइज करूंगा मेरे पास 3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल आ जाएंगे, जिनमें से हर एक का नाम क्या होगा, sp2 sp2 sp2, और सब में क्या होंगे, एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन, और सबकी शेप जो है वो इस तरह बन जाएगी जिस तरह मैंने बता दिया, और उनमें मैंने एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन शो कर दिया. और मैं कहूँगा ये तीनों जो है वो क्या है, हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल है. जबकि एक ऑर्बिटल रह गया है, वो क्योंकि यहाँ पे मिक्स नहीं हो रहा, वो क्या कहलाएगा, अनहाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल कहलाएगा, और उसका नाम 2pz है और उसमें एक इलेक्ट्रॉन है जिसको मैंने इस शेप में शो कर दिया. ओके जी, अब इस कार्बन के साथ 2 हाइड्रोजन अटैच है. वो हाइड्रोजन इस तरह होगा, इनकी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन करूँगा, 1 हाइड्रोजन 1s, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन, उसकी शेप क्या होती है, स्फेरिकल. दूसरा हाइड्रोजन 1s, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन, उसकी शेप क्या होती है, स्फेरिकल. सेम ऐसे मैंने क्या कर दिया, राइट हैंड साइड के लिए भी मैंने यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन, लेकिन यहाँ पे मैंने क्या किया, सिर्फ इस कार्बन के 3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल और इसका क्या कर दिया, अनहाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल मैंने यहाँ पे क्या कर दिया, ड्रा कर दिया. ओके जी, अब इन्हीं हाइब्रिड को ऑर्बिटल्स को मैं क्या करूँगा, शेप बनाऊँगा जब इनकी, तो वो मैं किस में करूँगा जी, इसकी शेप जब बनाऊंगा तो मैं यहाँ पे ओवरलैपिंग शो करूँगा. अब क्योंकि यहाँ पे 2 कार्बन है, मैंने फर्स्ट कार्बन ये ले लिया, सेकंड कार्बन मैंने ये ले लिया. ठीक है जी, फर्स्ट कार्बन के पास भी 3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल है, दूसरे के पास भी 3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल है. मैंने फर्स्ट कार्बन के 3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल को ब्लैक मार्कर से मैंने ड्रॉ कर दिया, सबके नाम sp2 sp2 sp2, सब में एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन था, ब्लैक से शो कर दिया. और दूसरे वाले कार्बन के पास भी 3 हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल, जिनमें से 2 मैंने ब्लैक कलर में शो कर दिया और एक मैंने ब्लू में, ताकि डिफरेंशिएट हो सके इस वाले से. ओके जी, सब में मैंने एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन जो वो मैंने क्या कर दिया, शो कर दिया. अब जब मैं शो कर रहा हूँ इनको, तो क्या होगा, दोनों कार्बन का एक एक हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल आपस में क्या कर देगा, ओवरलैप कर देगा. ठीक है, जैसे ओवरलैपिंग करेगा, ये वाली ओवरलैपिंग, क्योंकि इधर वाला ऑर्बिटल भी sp2 है, इधर वाला भी sp2 है, तो मैं इसको नाम दूंगा sp2 sp2 ओवरलैपिंग. और क्योंकि हेड टू हेड बॉन्ड में बन रहा है, इसलिए इसको मैं किसका नाम दे दूंगा, सिग्मा बॉन्ड का नाम दे दूंगा. ओके जी, नेक्स्ट जी, अब क्या होगा जी, 2 हाइड्रोजन है, पहला हाइड्रोजन क्या करेगा, इस कार्बन के दूसरे हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल के साथ क्या करेगा, ओवरलैपिंग कर लेगा. इस कार्बन का ये दूसरा हाइब्रिड था, इसका पहला हाइड्रोजन आके ओवरलैप किया. जैसे ओवरलैप करेगा, हाइड्रोजन का 1s ऑर्बिटल ने हिस्सा लिया है और कार्बन के sp2 ने, तो मैं नाम दूंगा s1s sp2 ओवरलैपिंग. और यहाँ पे भी हेड टू हेड मिल रहे हैं, इसलिए कौन सा बॉन्ड हो जाएगा, सिग्मा बॉन्ड. सेम ऐसे ही दूसरे वाला ऑर्बिटल करेगा, सेम वही ओवरलैपिंग हो जाएगी. सेम इसी तरह नीचे वाले हो जाएंगे कार्बन, तो उसका भी क्या होगा, हाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल पहले कार्बन हाइड्रोजन के साथ, दूसरा हाइब्रिड दूसरे हाइड्रोजन के साथ क्या करेगा, ओवरलैपिंग कर देगा. ठीक है, जिसे मैंने यहाँ पे शो कर दिया. अब रह गया जी कौन सा जी, इसके अनहाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल. वो अनहाइब्रिड मैंने ब्लू मार्कर से जो वो शो कर दिया. तो जैसे शो करूंगा उनमें एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन जो मैंने शो कर दिया, अब ये क्या करेंगे, आपस में साइड बाय साइड आपस में ओवरलैप कर देंगे. ठीक है, साइड बाय साइड को ओवरलैपिंग को आप बेशक उनको थोड़ा सा टर्न करके शो कर दें, या आप इसको सिंपल लाइन से जो वो क्या कर दें, आप कंबाइन करवा दें. तो मैंने सिंपल लाइन से कंबाइन किया है. जैसे कंबाइन किया है तो दोनों अनहाइब्रिड ऑर्बिटल आपस में क्या कर गए, ओवरलैप कर गए। और इसमें क्योंकि ये भी 2pz था, ये भी 2pz था, इसलिए मैंने नाम दे दिया 2pz ओवरलैपिंग को। और क्योंकि ये ऑर्बिटल क्या कर रहे हैं, साइड बाय साइड मिल रहे हैं, इसलिए मैंने इसको कौन सा बांड नाम दे दिया जी, पाई बांड का नाम दे दिया। ठीक है, यहाँ पे ये चीज़ याद रखिएगा कि ये इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है मैं अप साइड पे भी शो कर सकता हूँ और बिलो साइड पे भी शो कर सकता हूँ, ये आपकी मर्जी है, जिस साइड पे मर्जी आप क्या कर दें, इसको शो कर दें। ठीक है जी, तो बनना ये बांड क्या हुआ है, साइड बाय साइड है, तो इसलिए मैं इसको नाम दे दूंगा पाई बांड का। तो ये था आज की हाइब्रिडाइजेशन, sp2 हाइब्रिडाइजेशन से। इससे रिलेटेड कोई भी अगर आपको क्वेश्चन हो तो आप नीचे कमेंट्स में वो अपना क्वेश्चन डाल दें, तो वहीं से मैं आपको जो है इसका कंप्लीट आंसर जो वो डिस्क्राइब कर दूँगा। जज़ाकल्लाह जी।